Governor Polis explains why Summit became his model for cheaper healthcare by 2020. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. Governor Polis has made good on promises to cut healthcare costs and bring full-day kindergarten to the state, two bills inspired by Summit County. Now they are put to the test.
Everything that we've been working on for Summit County and Eagle County is really coming online for 2020.
That was Polis talking about two new healthcare bills, one for reinsurance, cutting costs by up to 30% in Eagle County, the other for healthcare cooperatives like the Peak Health Alliance, slashing marketplace rates by up to 40%, but both demand big partners.
We're looking at leveraging our state employee base and working with school districts, municipalities, and private companies to really have the negotiating leverage to bring that peak model that Summit County is piloting to the entire state.
In the governor's new budget is full-day kindergarten with no new taxes, despite fears it might bust its budget by $40 million in the first year.
Kindergarten should be funded just like first grade, second grade, third grade. We included that in our budget from the very start.
If it works, Polis says the kindergarten bill could save families an average of $300 per month per child. Homes in Gypsum and Red Cliff flooded yesterday when the Eagle River and its tributaries rose 1.5 feet in less than 12 hours thanks to rain and warm temperatures. The 10-mile creek through Frisco came close to overflowing Monday when flows hit nearly 1,600 cubic feet per second with water at 4 feet 8 inches deep, 4 inches from flood levels. No local homes have been affected yet, but water is creeping into backyards in Silverthorne at the South 40 neighborhood and along the lower Blue River. Summit County Emergency Manager Brian Bovair.
A lot of our local rivers are sitting right about what we call the action stage, and that is where there's no major issues, but we start to take a little bit of a closer look.
In Breck, the town is watching Goose Pasture Tarn, the reservoir in Blue River, where a weakened dam could fail if flows hit 500 CFS. It topped out at 330 CFS yesterday.
According to the National Weather Service, Friday into Saturday, we could be looking at some locally heavy rains, which could definitely increase the runoff significantly.
Bovair reminds locals and visitors to sign up for SC alerts for the latest flood and emergency info at summitcountyco.gov. Lake Dillon is 95% full today, about 4.5 feet below capacity, rising nearly 16 feet in just 3 weeks. Bovair.
Over the next couple days, their reservoir will be reaching the stage where they're considered full, and their outflows are pretty much as high as we want to see them.
This is the highest the reservoir has been in over a year. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the Lake Christine fire, a wildfire sparked by two people at the Basalt shooting range, destroying 3 structures and forcing thousands to evacuate. The two responsible, Allison Marcus and Richard Miller, were sentenced to 45 days in jail and $100,000 in fines yesterday after taking a plea deal to avoid trial and potentially years in prison. Today, just 2 major wildfires are burning in Colorado, the Doe Canyon fire on 1,700 acres of remote Forest Service land near the southern Utah border, and the Reveille fire on 180 acres south of Canyon City. No structures are threatened by either fire. Both were sparked by lightning last month. 25 wildfires are burning across the nation, including a blaze on 42,000 acres of the Everglades in Florida and 2 fires in Alaska, burning a combined 163,000 acres.
Why would I listen?
If you've got fireworks on the brain, head west to Avon tomorrow for the Salute to USA fireworks show and concert featuring that guy, Ziggy Marley. Nottingham Park opens at 5 p.m. for spectators with carnival food and games. Music begins at 6 p.m. with Hazel Miller Band, followed at 8 by Ziggy Marley. Fireworks start when he's done around 9:45, and the show is massive with 10,000 shells synchronized to music. Summit County towns canceled local fireworks months ago to proactively combat wildfire. The closest show on July 4th is in Kremlin. A new tobacco tax, the future of Dillon Ice Castles, and master planning are on the agenda for Dillon Town Council tonight. At today's work session, council members weighed the impacts of a hefty tobacco tax, up to $4 per pack, raising the minimum age to 21. If approved by council, it goes to vote this November. Council also hears the latest on the Dillon Ice Castles. That attraction boosted local business by 26% each winter for 2 seasons, but might not fit with a new parks master plan. At the regular meeting, council considers walkability improvements for the marina and town core, like landscaping and wide boulevard-style sidewalks. The work session is happening now. Regular meeting is at 7. Local fire danger is low today with no fire restrictions. In sports, the U.S. women's national soccer team just beat England 2-1 and advances to the World Cup final this Sunday. The ladies play either Sweden or the Netherlands. Tonight, the Rockies open a 2-game homestand with the Astros at 6:10. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon. The Firecracker 50 mountain bike race is only 2 days away on July 4th, and you can still sign up for the solo or two-person team race. They also need volunteers out there. Get info and register at mavsports.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.